We know everything going down in October 2025 in Pokemon Go. Here's everything to know and the best tips to follow. So from Research Breakthrough Box throughout all of October, those 7-day stamps, you can get encounters with Alakazam, Aggron, Sinistea, Morpeko, Dreepy, and Frigibax. The legendary raid rotation will be all the way until October 7th. Dialga in the altered form will be in raids. Then the 7th to the 14th of October will switch to normal form and defense form of Deoxys returning. The 14th to the 21st of October will then be attack form of Deoxys and speed form of Deoxys. The 21st to October 28th will be Genesect with the normal drive, Douse drive, and the shock drive. And finally, October 28th to November 4th will be Giratina in the altered form, returning to raids. As far as Mega Raids, until the 7th, we do have Mega Steelix, Caesar, and Lucario in raids. From the 7th until the 14th, Mega Sceptile, Mega Blaziken, and Mega Swampert will be in raids. From the 14th to the 21st, Mega Mawile and Mega Salamence will be in raids. From the 21st to the 28th, Mega Houndoom and Mega Absol will be in raids. From October 28th to November 4th, Mega Gengar, Mega Sableye, and Mega Banette will be in raids. Now we have no details on the Shadow Legendaries, which will normally appear on weekends each month. Last month we had Shadow Regigigas in Shadow Raids, so we could just see Shadow Regigigas returning, but once the month does start and we get our first weekend, we will find out what is in the Shadow Raids together. As far as raid hours, every Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m., the current Legendary is going to be in raid hour. All gyms without an active raid or scheduled raid will have a raid added at 6 p.m., in which they'll have 25-minute timers, and a new raid will respawn at 6:30. So you can play 2 raids from 1 gym in the hour. Also during the season, if you catch a Pokemon during a tier 5 raid during raid hour, it will get you 1 guaranteed rare XL candy. So play the raid hours. Specifically, Wednesday, October 1st, we'll have Dialga in the origin form in raid hour, in which it can know its legacy move, Roar of Time. October 8th will be defense and normal form Deoxys in raid hour. October 15th will be attack form and speed form Deoxys in raid hour. October 22nd will be Genesect in the normal, Douse, and shock drive. And October 29th will be Giratina in the origin form in raid hour. They keep doing this thing where you have the altered form of the Pokemon and the origin form in raid hour. As far as Dynamax rotations, any Dynamax Pokemon can spawn at power spots, but these are going to be the Pokemon that'll appear more frequently each week. September 29th to October 5th, Dynamax Beldum will be boosted. October 6th to October 12th, Dynamax Drillbur. October 13th to October 19th, Dynamax Bounsweet, which is a new Dynamax Pokemon. October 20th to October 26th, Dynamax Ghastly will be boosted, and October 27th to November 2nd, Dynamax Woobat will be boosted. All these Pokemon will also be in their max Mondays from 6 to 7 p.m. every single Monday. Dynamax Beldum, the 6th will be Dynamax Drillbur, the 13th will be Dynamax Bounsweet, the 20th will be Ghastly, and the 27th Woobat. As far as egg rotations in 2-kilometer eggs, this month we'll have Charmander, Togepi, Torchic, and Klingling. 5k eggs will have Alolan Meowth, Badoo, Munchlax, and 10ks will have Absol and Bagon, and of course more than just this can hatch from eggs. Do note if events happen, sometimes these eggs get switched up for that event. As far as spotlight hours, every Tuesday 6 to 7 p.m. a certain Pokemon will be appearing more frequently in the wild, and there will be a unique event bonus. October 7th we'll have Pharaoh Seed with 2 times Evolve XP. October 14th, Petalil with 2 times Catch Stardust. October 21st, Ghastly with 2 times Catch XP. October 28th, Sinistea with 2 times Catch Candy. Really good opportunity to go ahead and catch these Pokemon if you need them, specifically things like the Sinistea, which is a good chance to get yourself the antique form of Sinistea, which is a rare Sinistea that costs 400 candies to evolve. As far as events going down during October, a lot to look forward to. Of course, XP Celebration event is still going down until October 14th, 11:59 p.m. This is the event leading up to the level 80 release, which does go live on October 15th, 12 a.m. local time. Steel Skyline event is of course September 30th to October 7th, where we see Duraludon and other Pokemon being released. I have a tips video already out about that you can watch, link below. Mega Metagross is getting its raid day October 4th, which makes it the final Mega, excluding the Mega Mewtwo's that are going to be added to Pokemon Go before we, of course, get the new Mega Pokemon from Legends ZA. It's going to be a 3-hour event where you can go ahead and do a bunch of Mega Metagross raids, and you get 5 free raid passes. The Harvest Festival will be October 10th to the 16th, releasing Dipplin and Hydrapple into Pokemon Go, as well as Shiny Boost for Pumpkaboo and Shiny Smoliv. Tips video for that coming soon. Solosis Community Day is October 12th, in which this Pokemon is going to have a 1 in 25 shiny odds during a 3-hour event window. Reuniclus will be able to learn Charm during the event and will have the bonus of 3 times Catch Stardust. Also, this event is changing community days, in which from 2 to 9 p.m. Solosis can spawn off of Lure module. So if you want to play Calm Day after the event, that's your chance. The leveling update is of course going live October 15th at 12 a.m. where you can now get to level 80 starting at that time. Now there's no info about that, but potentially we'll be getting an update on how that's going to work, what the tasks are going to be, and that's just like a whole event in itself. I'll have videos about that soon. Pokemon Legends ZA celebration event is also going live Thursday, October 16th to Monday, October 20th. No new info, but most likely it will tie into the Legends ZA game, which of course is dropping on that day as well. We could be seeing some Gen 1 and Gen 6 starters coming to Pokemon Go, Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile, which are the starters of the game, and other things along those lines. Mega Ray Day, October 18th. No info about this, but could be Mega Rayquaza, of course, because that was on the seasonal promotional video. It's going to be one of the most insane raid days if we get a Mega Rayquaza raid day. Halloween event 2025 is finally, of course, returning. We have two parts, as always, with the October 21st to October 27th being part 1. Part 2 is the 27th to November 2nd. We could be seeing Poltergeist and Sinistcha, I think is how you say it, the DLC Pokemon making their debuts during the event because they were in the trailer kind of leaked at. And we'll have to see what else comes out during the Halloween event this year. Some people are saying Shiny Greavard, maybe Shiny Mimikyu or Mimikyu, Shiny Morpeko, we'll have to wait and see. Finally, a Go Battle Weekend, October 25th to October 26th. This event has been partially announced, in which there's 4 time stars from win rewards up to 100 battles per day. You get free avatar glasses, and PvP encounter Pokemon will have no IV floor. So a lot to look forward to this month, but what should be your focus? Well, starting off, best raid bosses to battle. Dialga in the altered form is amazing because it is a top steel type and a top dragon type attacker. It is also ranked 27 in the Open Master League. However, if you do play its raid hour for Dialga in the origin form and you get signature move Roar of Time, it'll be even better as a dragon type attacker, and it'll be ranked number 7 in the Master League. Finally, Dialga Roar of Time Adventure Effect freezes your instances, star pieces, and daily instances, and lucky eggs as well. Really good adventure effect to use, but it does cost Dialga candy, so this is your chance to get as many Dialga candies as you can. We of course have all the Deoxyses returning to Pokemon Go. Now none of them are good in Pokemon Go at the moment. Defense was good in the past, but it got nerfed a while back. However, attack form is an interesting one because that is a Pokemon that is the easiest solo in the game. So if you want to get legendaries, do attack form Deoxys raids because you can like solo that thing super easy, really good to grind raid XP and premium items like rare candy. Genesect is also returning into Pokemon Go, which Fury Cutter and X Scissor is the number 12 bug type attacker in Pokemon Go. And we are getting the Kalos tour soon to Pokemon Go, so if Hoopa Unbound comes back to raids, it could be a good counter for that. It's also a very easy solo Pokemon to go ahead and take on as well. A lot of easy solos this month. Finally, the altered and origin form of Giratina are of course returning, in which the altered form is great for PvP, being ranked 22 in the Open Ultra League and 72 in the Master League. And the origin form is going to be good for raids, being ranked 8 with Shadow Claw and Shadow Force, and ranked 82 in the Open Master League. Also a good opportunity to grind candies for Giratina to power up your Shadow Giratina in the altered form if you have that, being ranked number 7 as a ghost type attacker and 63 in the Master League. As far as the Mega Raids to focus on this month, Mega Blaziken, Sceptile, and Swampert are returning. Mega Sceptile being the number 1 grass type attacker in Pokemon Go, Mega Blaziken the number 2 fire type and number 3 fighting type, Mega Swampert the number 2 water type, and number 11 ground type. So overall, these Hoenn starter Megas are amazing to get if you don't have them in Pokemon Go, and they only cost 200 Mega Energy to Mega Evolve for the first time. So only 1 Mega Raid to do that. Mega Salamence is also returning into Pokemon Go, with Dragon Tail Draco Meteor being the number 4 Dragon type attacker in Pokemon Go. Now this Mega does take 300 Mega Energy to Mega Evolve, so you're gonna have to do at least 2 Mega Raids to get that. Mega Absol is also returning to Pokemon Go, with Snarl and Brutal Swing Legacy move being the number 4 Dark type attacker in Pokemon Go. It recently got a raid day last season, so you might already have it, but if you missed it, now's your chance. Mega Gengar is also returning, with Lick and Shadow Ball being the number 2 Ghost type attacker in Pokemon Go. Additionally, you can grind candies for the G-Max Gengars or D-Max Gengars you might already have. Finally, Mega Sableye, just have to mention it, it's the GOAT. Raid for it. And also, if you do a Mega Sableye raid and you catch it, that will get you 750 Stardust per catch. It's also one of the best Pokemon to earn additional candy during the Halloween events, because that's usually focused on Ghost and Dark type Pokemon, and Mega Sableye is both of those types. Now, it only costs 100 Mega Energy to Mega Evolve Mega Sableye, so very easy Mega to get. As far as Dynamax Pokemon to focus on this month, Beldum is returning in the first week, which Dynamax Metagross is a solid max attacker and tank Pokemon. G-Max Garbodor is also coming at some point this season, in which Dynamax Metagross will be the number 3 max attacker again. against it. Also, regular Metagross is a good steel type attacker in Pokemon Go, also getting its Mega Evolution very soon, so you can grind candies for it that way. And Shadow Metagross is good as well. So overall, Beldum never hurts to grind. Dynamax Drillbur is also in there, which Dynamax Extra Drill is a solid max attacker and tank Pokemon in the max battles. Finally, Dynamax Ghastly is in Pokemon Go, which of course Gmax Gengar is better, but if you don't have Gmax Gengar, it's good to get a Dynamax Gengar, which is a solid ghost type max attacker in Pokemon Go, or you can just use it to grind candies. As far as the best events to play this month, the Steel Skyline event is not a bad one to focus on, and I'm mainly going to say this because, as I mentioned in my other video, there is a bonus of 1 guaranteed rare Candy XL every time you complete a max battle in person. So during this event, I'd highly recommend using all 800 max particles you get for free every single day on a 1-star max battle just to get those guaranteed rare XL candies. Dynamax Duraludon is also available during that event, which does cost 800 max particles to get, but is a new Pokemon to get for the Dex, and it can be shiny. Mega Metagross is an amazing great day to play as well because Mega Metagross is a number 4 steel type attacker in Pokemon Go, so good to get that. The Harvest Festival is a cool event because Dipplin and Hydrapple are being released into Pokemon Go, 2 new entries for the Paldean Pokedex. Solosis Community Day is not bad because 3 times catch Stardust. That's the main reason I would play this event. Finally, the Unknown Mega Ray Day and Halloween event, I can't speak on too much, but usually these events should be pretty good and worth playing, especially the Halloween event, so keep an eye out for those. Finally, during this whole month, remember to go on Campfire, sort by meetups, and look for meetups hosted by a community ambassador. For any event, it's highly recommended to go to these meetups because you can get timed research that gets you free items. Attend a spotlight hour during the month and check in. You'll get a free timed research that'll get you a super incubator. If you attend a raid hour, you'll get a free raid pass. If you attend a Max Monday, you'll get 800 free max particles. A lot of amazing things to be collected for free from those meetups. But even if there's no community ambassador meetups, still attending the meetups is where you'll find friends and other people to play Pokemon Go with. Let me know what you think of October in Pokemon Go. Watch these other 2 videos on screen, and I'll see you in the next one. Follow for tips. Peace.